Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house. And today I've got the Terzuola / drop collaboration, Cyrus Persian here with me for a review. But hey, first I have to thank my buddy Guillaume for sending this guy in for a review. And of course, please don't forget to like the video and to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this content. And let's check it out, how big this guy is, before just jumping into the look, sound, and feel of this interesting knife. Overall length is going to be 7.75 inches with a blade of 3.5 inch long. Overall, I would say 3.2 inch long cutting edge and 4.2 handle. So not too big, not too small, because look at that. It's like an in-between kind of affair. In between Ontario Rat number 2 and Ontario Rat number 1. This is Spyderco Paramilitary 2, and this is, of course, guess what? Paramilitary 3. Again, in between affair between these two guys. Also, we've got this guy over here. Chris Reeve Knives, large regular Sebenza, and guess what? Chris Reeve Knives, small regular Sebenza, and guess what? Again, in between these two guys. What else can I show you in between these two guys? Shirogorov Neon Zero and Shirogorov F95 R Slim, again in between. Also, what else can I show you over here? We've got the TRM Neutron and we've got the TRM Atom right over here, and it's still in between these two guys. So a lot of in-betweens over here. Let me show you something else. Koenig Knives, Arius, Generation 4 Style 55. This guy is also another interesting Diskin IDF integral frame lock. What else can I show you over here? Look at this. A little bit bigger, big boy. Over here is Steve Skiff Accomplice. Something that might be on the same size exactly is the North Arm Knives Kaha BC made number 2. And what else? Another collaboration with the between Drop and Ferrum Forge, and actually kind of like the same size of this boy is the Buck or Buccaneer. And let me show you another couple of liner locks. This is the Shirogorov NS F3 and S. Another one, we've got the Wii Knives Yuchi right over here, bigger boy of course, and but also nice liner lock. Another liner lock you want to see? Sure. Trevor Burger Custom LEXK Plus, and of course, XM18 Hinder. I'm becoming like a fan of this big boy right over here. I'm really digging it, and I'm gonna show you another one. This is a pretty cool front flipper. It's the Custom Knife Factory Philippe Georget designed 520. And another Custom Knife Factory, of course, you might know this one is from the beautiful Canadian designer Peter Rassenti, Snafu 2.0. Huge knife, and another big boy, just to show you something bigger. This is the Assassin Knives Argo front flipper, custom knife, and last one. That's it. I'm gonna show you just these two beauties here, Holt Bladeworks Spectre, and of course, one of my favorite, this is the Peter Rassenti Nirvana Large 3.0 in a full dress. Just two gorgeous blades indeed. So let's check this out, because this is interesting. It's like clearly like a Persian design. I mean, look at that, look at this blade. But this is micarta handles, scales, let's say, with titanium liners, gold anodized, stainless steel lock face insert, micarta, back spacer, no space for any lanyard hole. There's no inner skeletonization, nothing, no pocket on the inside. You really don't have much chamfering. There's a little bit of chamfering going on the inside and on the outside, but not that much. It's a little bit on the boxy side. No jimping whatsoever, except for, of course, the little two grooves over here for your light switch action, or even like push button action. Overall, it's nicely done, I have to say. It's probably not my 100% style of the blade. It's too much of a Persian, even if I like Persians, of course, to a point that, yeah, I married one. So, I mean, this is... it's an interesting shape, of course, classic Persian style. Lock release cutout, it's nice. There's some jimping going on, but it's not the easiest to access, even if there's a little bit of cutout over here. I would have preferred maybe a little bit more area exposed, but it's fine. Also, I need to say that the pocket clip is really cool. Hidden screws, nice titanium 3D milled pocket clip, nicely done. I like the action, I like the tension, I like the clip ramp right over here. Really cool. Also, the disassembly is going to be pretty straightforward, like T8 and T6 and you're done. I mean, this is a non-spinning pivot. I really appreciate that. You can check out my maintenance video for this guy. I like that the screws are pretty much flush with the scales. It's very cool, guys. It feels good. It has a nice feeling. The micarta, it's like this I don't know how to say it. The tactile experience of the micarta is something natural. It's a fabric dipped in resin, basically, so it feels warm, it feels good. It's a nice feeling. Clip, of course, is not reversible. It's tip up carry only. It's not ambidextrous in any ways. Also, you've got this blade, which is stone washed. You got the Terzuola logo on this side, and of course you got a Persian style blade with a nice swedge going on, starting from over here, reaching the tip, and you've got this 100% belly, flat grind, nice sharpening choil, pretty thin behind the edge, blade with a perpendicular plunge grind right up to here, where you see the flipper tab, nicely chamfered with a little bit of jimping going on right over here. Not so much going on the other side, pretty sterile looking. You just have the drop logo over here, and of course S35VN marking right here in the flipper tab. So pretty clean looking. I can accept the Terzuola logo because I really like the logo. The sound this guy makes, is this. Very subdued on closing, and nice, I would say, when opening. Closing, it's muffled, it's soft. Opening, it's not resounding, it's not sharp, it's kind of like on the, not recognizable side when you close it. It's very pleasant, very muffled, very subdued and unobtrusive, absolutely. So it's an okay sound, I would say. Also, the weight in the pocket is pretty good. It's 3.3 ounces, so not that heavy at all. When you squeeze this guy in the handle, it's not super comfortable because kind of like the boxy shape of this handle, it's a little bit on the square side, not really much rounding going on this one, but it's not uncomfortable. I mean, I feel the lack of jimping over here. The grip is okay because of this side over here, so if you just do a reverse, it's not gonna work for me. This is kind of like in the way. This one stay here, and here I'm gonna hit this. No, and my hands are big, so it's not gonna be the best for me, at least, but it feels roughly solid. You can feel a little bit of flex even if you have a backspacer right over here, so feels solid but not 100%. I mean, there's still some flex that happens to it. It has a nice texture because, of course, of the micarta, and it's gonna feel not too slippery in the hand, so that's good. Fit and finish, it's all right. I mean, this is nicely flushed, nicely done. I don't feel any roughness, anything moving, any blade play. It's well put together. I have to say it's a decent one considering the price that it's, I think, around $200, so 150, 200, so it's not that bad for the price. I mean, you got some stuff going on, so I understand that. Also, deployment speed is on the fast side, actually. I have to say, if you do a light switch, it's gonna be faster than, of course, if you do like a push button. If you do like a light push button, there's no way you're gonna be able to open this guy because the detent is a little bit on the light side, but nonetheless, this guy is gonna be smooth. Running on bearings, see, the action is pretty decent. You need a little bit of wiggle, but as soon as you disengage the lock bar, the blade is falling shut. It's not guillotining on your finger when you keep this in the vertical position. It's just a little wiggle, just gently. It's gonna close by itself. So it's interesting. The lock release, it's okay. I mean, you can still access. You're not gonna have any issues, but I would have preferred something a little bit better than this. Zero lock stick, because we said there's a lock face insert right over here, screwed in from the inside, so the hardware is hidden as well as the pocket clip. And there's no detent bar ramp, so you feel a little bit of hard step, but nothing too crazy. So again, also, Guillaume, thanks again for sending these guys to check out. It was really, really kind of you. And if you guys are interested, it's I would say that overall it's a good knife, especially for the price. I mean, the look is, you have to like the look of this Persian blade, and this like symmetric, you say, it's like a yin and yang kind of thing. And that's not my style looking, but aesthetically, I mean. But the construction is it's decent for the price. The sound, it's all right. I probably really like the action the most because it's pretty smooth. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.